as we sailed to Stellendam to get our first overnight sleep on anchor. We of course lacked out on filming enough, so this is a compilation of our first weekend on Stellendam in the second part of the episode. We do the same with better weather, end of April, and with more explanation.
Say people come, say people go. This particular time was extra special. And though you might be gone, and the world may not know, still to see you celestial. Like a lion you ran, a goddess you rode, like an eagle you circle, in perfect purple. So how come things move on? How come cars don't slow when it feels like the end of the road? Rather shoot but I can't let you go. When I'm cold,
Oh, wat zie je eruit, Harley? Wacht, hè. Waar ben je geweest? Ben je zo vies? Je gaat toch echt niet naar binnen, hoor? Hey. Is het een beetje een vieze hond? Ja.
First attempt, sailing off anchor.
Sisters who ride, and we swore on the night. Friends who we die, with the changing of winds and the way water flows. Life is short as the falling snow. And now I'm gonna miss you, I know. When I'm someone, you should let them know all the light that you left me will ever grow.
Alright, so what we've done today is we passed that bridge with all the other boats around us, as you can see. But we were lost through the gate, but we almost passed the entire field. Everybody is sailing with small head sails, as you can see. And what we've done yesterday or the day before, we put our 140% Genoa on, and it's paying off right now because there's not a lot of wind. It's 10 knots of wind, and the speed is around 5 knots. So I'll show you. So as our German neighbor always says, wir machen eine Regatta. Shallow here. I don't want, you see all these rocks here, so I don't want to ruin the prop or the dinghy itself because it's not so as you can see, it's quite a cheap dinghy. Oh, rocks.
So there's Heron.
Anchored safely.
And here's Harley.
Kom maar kijken, Harley. Kom maar kijken. Kom maar. Kom. Harley, kom. Kom maar. Kom maar kijken. Kom maar kijken. Kom maar.
You can let me know. You know I will show. Now we're sipping the Bordeaux. With you through it all. Winter through the fall. You just make the call. Yeah, I'm in it for it all. I'm in it for the love. Cause love it is to touch it. You're pressing on my body. Babe, let me tell you something. I'm in it for the love. Cause love it is to touch it. You're pressing on my body. Babe, let me tell you something. I'm in it for the love.
So we need to take small steps for ourselves, but also for Harley, because yeah, he needs to get used to boat life as well. Getting into the dinghy, to go to shore, staying on the boat for longer periods of time. So we haven't potty trained him yet on the boat, but that's something we need to do in the near future. So when we were anchored there in Stellendam, we took Harley with the dinghy to the shore. Both of us went in the dinghy and with Harley, and he never swam before, so he was quite scared of the water, if I say this correctly. But we played a little bit around with him with a stick, throwing a stick, and all of a sudden he liked it. So we went on for a while, throwing the stick in the water, and he didn't really swim yet, but he was really submerged. So yeah, that was a big step for him and for us as well. So, but now we have to watch him not jumping in the dinghy, because when the dinghy is too close to the boat, he jumps in. So because he wants to go play and go to the shore. So we've been tacking now since the start. We've been planning this on the map with the wind direction in mind, and so far we were able to keep course. But yeah, it's quite difficult you have to sail really close to the wind, and yeah, this makes it really difficult. But in the Netherlands it's 99% it's sailing close to the wind, tacking. If you want to go somewhere, the wind is always in the opposite direction, but that's how we learn to sail. Yeah, there's a lot of shallow areas here, especially you have big waters here, as you can see, but right there behind us, that section, that's marked with all sorts of small buoys, and it's shallow areas, less than 2 meters. So you think, oh, I have lots of space, but you don't. And you can also see it on the map, which we use right now. This is where we are right now here, and as you can see, if you go too close, and this is also a prohibited area, of course, but if you go beyond this buoy, then it's 0.1 meters. It's lowest astronomical tide, but yeah, the depth difference is not so big here. It's maybe half a meter. So if you end up here, then you're in a little bit of trouble, and then somebody has to get you out.
And without hands.
We are waiting for this bridge to open. It should have opened an hour ago, but there was an emergency vehicle, I think it was an ambulance or police, which needed to cross, so it remained closed. and after that it didn't open. So everybody's now waiting patiently to cross. As you can see, there's a lot of boats waiting. We're not the only ones, but yeah, we're heaved to on the engine. I don't know how we did it, but apparently we're heaving to.
Ja, niet met gas.
As you can see, the water shows that we're heaved to, so apparently this boat has an automatic heave to function. The Germans are here. Mayday, mayday, we are sinking! What are you thinking about?
In the next episode, we buy our new dinghy, Harley gets some swimming lessons, we do some boat work and some shooting for our neighbor. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Cheers!